Have you ever noticed that some days you wake up and your skin looks amazing, and some days it looks puffy, dull, or tired, and you haven't changed anything in your routine? You didn't change your products, you washed your face, you didn't skip a step, you moisturized, you had your beautiful serum, you did everything right, but still your mirror is telling you something different. Stop. Because your products are not the one to blame. Sometimes there's something completely different that's happening. And once you understand that, you will never look at your skin in the same way again. First, I want you to hear this clearly. You're not doing anything wrong. Your routine is probably fine. Your products are probably fine, even amazing. The inconsistency you are seeing in the mirror is not a sign that you need to buy something new, try stronger acid, or add another step, in most of the time. It's a sign that your skin is communicating with you. And most people are not listening. They are just reacting and trying to fix, adding products, layering more, trying to fix. But your face is not just a surface problem, it's a whole body expression. And the sooner you understand it, the sooner your skin will start to change and show it to you. Think about the last time your skin looked amazing, incredible. Really think about it. Were you on a holiday? Did you have a slow morning? Maybe you slept deeply in the night before. Maybe you were somewhere where you felt calm and relaxed. Now think about the last time your skin looked flat, annoyed, puffy. Were you stressed? Were you rushing? Did you fall asleep with your phone in your hand and your mind still running around at 2 a.m.? This is not a coincidence. Your skin is not inconsistent, it's responsive. It reacts to everything that's happening inside your body and your mind. And the biggest driver of all this is your nervous system. So, the first is your stress mode. Let's connect the dots. What we call the sympathetic activation, fight or flight, survival mode. This is what happens when you are rushing, when you're anxious, when you're overwhelmed, when you're just scrolling stressful feed before bed, when you are meeting that all this stressing and nerve system wrecking things, when you feel like you haven't stopped since you wake up, you're just running around from one task to the other, and your mind is racing. The second mode is your rest mode, parasympathetic. This is when your body is in repair, digest, healing mode, let's say, when you feel safe. It's not only happening if you are in deep meditation or sleep. It can be when you are awake, when you are calm. And here is what almost but a lot of skincare content will not tell you. Your skin does the best when it's in rest mode. And again, it doesn't have to be sleep, but it has to be connected to a relaxed and stable nervous system. When you're stress mode for too long, and yes, I know a lot of us are, because life, but if it's consistently, most of the time, your body redirect energy and blood flow away from the skin, because it needs to now fight the danger, fight the emergency. And it slows down your lymphatic system. It creates tension in the muscles in your face, and it disturbs the skin barrier function. So when your skin looks dull, when it looks puffy, lifeless, it's not your cleanser most of the time failing you. It's your nervous system saying, I have been in survival mode for way too long. Your skin is not broken, it's exhausted, maybe just like you. So let's talk specifically about puffiness, because this is one that confuses a lot of people. You wake up some mornings and your face looks swollen. Your under eyes are heavy, your jaws feel thick, and you think, what did I eat last night? Maybe it's the food, sometimes, but often it's your lymphatic system. Your lymphatic system is your waste drain network for your body. It moves toxin, excess fluid, and inflammation out of your system. But it has no pump, yeah? So unlike your blood, which has heart, that it's like a pump, breathing and muscles, when you are stressed, intense, when your breathing is shallow, when you didn't sleep well or you're running around, your lymph is not moving correctly, to say it simply. And the fluid just sit there. They don't move. There is no circulation in your face, under your eyes, jawline, all this puffiness, stagnant lymph. And the fastest way to begin to addressing it, it's not necessarily cold roller or deep puffing cream. Yes, it can help, but we want to go deeper. We want to go to the cause always. It can be a slow breath, just like that. This breath shifts your nervous system out of stress mode, out of survival mode, and your lymph start to move again. As simple as that. Again, coldness can help, but I always like to address deeper and even simpler with a breathing, for example. Now let's talk about face tension, because this one is invincible until it's suddenly not invincible anymore. When you are chronically stressed, you hold a lot in your face. Most people don't even realize that they're doing it. You clench your jaw, your forehead pulls tight, the muscles around your eyes contract. You're literally compressing like your face every single day. And over time, this can change how your face looks. The contour shifts, the skin loses its natural bounce, not because of aging, but because of sustained muscle tension that's never been released. And think about it, even like when we are stressed, we can lift our shoulders back and then we get neck pain or headaches. Same thing. This is why in my practice, manual lymphatic drain and connective tissue massage is not just about luxury and making you feel great. Yes, it feels amazing, but it's really helping to release this tension in your face, reactivate the lymphatic flow and bring the face back to its open, resting expression. When the muscles soften, the face softens and lift and release this tension. The skin can breathe again, just like you. Check your jaw now. Are you clenching them? Are you lifting your shoulders? Are you frowning? Take a conscious look and release it. And then there's sleep. Not how many hours so much, but how deeply. You can sleep 8 hours and wake up looking completely exhausted. And this can be confusing, I know. And here is why. Your body only enters a deep restorative, slow brainwave sleep when your nervous system is calm enough to allow it. So if you fall asleep in stress mode, scrolling, watching, I don't know what, worrying, rushing from one thing to the next in your head until your body is like, I cannot, I'm exhausted, I'm like fall asleep. You stay in this light sleep phase all night, and doesn't matter how many hours you slept, you will wake up exhausted. Your body does not fully repair. Your skin does not heal and repair. And so you wake up looking tired. And you are tired, not because you did not sleep enough, but because your nervous system never actually rested. This is why the time before bed, and I'm sure it's not the first time you hear it, matter as much as the hours in bed. A slow evening ritual, even 10 minutes, where you signal safety to your body and your nervous system, will change the quality of your sleep entirely. And this will change the way you see your skin the morning after. I personally, when I go to my bedroom, my phone goes on flight mode. Not just because I want to not scroll it when I go to bed, but also when I wake up. I don't want to wake up to 700,000 notification on my phone. I will move it to regular mode when I am ready, not when my phone says. This, for me personally, game changer. So, can we stop asking what more should I apply on your skin, on my skin, and start asking what my skin is trying to tell me about how I am living and what my routine is? Because again, when the skin is in stress, it needs product that calming, not stimulating. And this is when we go back to basics. So if you have addressed your nervous system and you want to go back to basic with your products, you remove the crazy actives and you go back to gentle cleansing, hydrating toner, calming serum, building back as you relaxing your nervous system, you're building back your skin barrier, and again, you signaling safety to your body and your skin. So I want to hear from you. Are you waking up every day with your skin looking different? Can you have an honest look about your before bed routine, or about how you wake up? Are you wake up immediately and racing forward, or you give yourself some time? What do you see different? Do you have any other tips that can help everybody to relax and get the skin more consistent showing in the morning? Let me know and comment down below. And if this resonate with you, I invite you to subscribe and stay here for more advices about skin and nervous system regulation. Until next time, remember, take a breath and relax. It's for your appearance.